hard to see mama love without you. Mama, it's hard to...
Remember that's what he would say. Take off, that was his line. Remember the mama? That was his shit, man. So another action video, y'all. It's your boy Cam, back at it again with another reaction video, y'all. If you're not a part of the Cam fam, make sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button. If you like the video, hit that motherfucking like button, because it's going up 2023. Yeah. But today it's more of a kind of a sad video. Ultimately, today we're reacting to Quavo, Without You. My dad is back at it again. Let's not forget that. Let's clap it up for him. You know what to do. Leave your enjoyments inside the comment section below. But my dad knows this, is that like I've been listening to the Migos for, since I literally was in high school and around the time where I started, college. And, I remember listening to some of their first mixtapes and songs and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, they've had such an impact on my life. So when I heard the news about Takeoff passing, it really affected me. Genuinely, I've never really been that sad about like artists or, stars and stuff like that. But this whole dynamic has just made me very sad. I feel bad for Quavo. I feel bad for his family. I feel bad for Offset, and all the people that he has impacted. But I don't know. What about you, Debbie? I don't know.
It's a tragic loss. It is. He's a young soul.
Because what was he, like
24?
He was young.
No, 24, 20. No, I think it's like 28.
Yeah, he's about,
he's about 28.
Yeah.
So that's a big loss to his family, his friends, the music industry, all that will be impacted, but R.I.P. brother, R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P. Takeoff, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to speak about the situation that actually happened, so I'm not going to. But I can't imagine what Quavo and Offset are feeling, because they, weren't on the best terms. You know what I mean? And that's just, it's really fucked, if you think about it. And like, if the one thing you don't take away from this video is like ultimately staying mad at people or getting upset at your family or anything like that, is it really worth it? We have a very short lifetime on this planet, and ultimately being upset at people or, being on bad terms, it really can end in a bad way, right? And I don't know. That's my perspective. But you ready to hop into the video, Daddy?
Let's jump on in.
Let's hop on in, y'all.
Tears running down my eyes. I just seen the angel fly. Tell me I'll be fine, alright. If you hear me, shine your light, your light, your light. If you hear me, shine your light, your light, your light.
Tears rolling down my eyes. Can't tell you how many times I cried. Can't tell you how many times I cried. Days ain't the same without you. No, I don't know if I'm the same without you. Nah, I'm ain't the same. Remember the days we smoked big blunts together. Remember the days we rocked that Coachella. Remember the days we have our shit together. On the north side times were hard, but them days was better. I wish I had a time machine, just so you can take a ride with me. I miss just how you smile at me. I'm confused to infinity. I wish I had a time machine, yes sir, so you can take a ride with me. Wrap my arms around and hold you tight, feel, so you can never say goodbye to me. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe.
It's like it's really sad, man. It's really sad. Like I don't know. I don't think people understand like the trauma of someone literally passing away in front of you. I didn't watch much of the videos of what happened. I didn't watch it. Like, people were spreading it around social media, which I think is really tasteless, of his lifeless body. And, but I did see the part where Quavo was calling for help. And it was one of the most, like, it was so sad, Daniel. I mean, and the fact, like, most people, if you think about it, like, they don't see their family members pass away or they die from natural causes. So, in a way, it doesn't impact you as much as this one, I would say, because it was right in front of him over something that probably could have been avoided, right? If calmer heads prevailed. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I have a sister, you guys. You've seen her on the channel. And bro, Quavo's a strong man, Like, I can genuinely tell you right now, I don't know if I'd be able to push through like him. And that's full transparency, right? That's me being honest. Like, my dad didn't even know I was going to say that, right? So I am being honest with you guys, right? I'm leveling with you. So, it's sad. This song is very, very sad to me, And I'll be honest with you guys. I get so sad listening to this song, I probably won't listen to this again. Can I be honest? So, and I'm not saying it's a bad song. That's not what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, anything else to say, Daniel? I really know how. It's really hard to much to say.
It's a sad song.
Yeah,
you can feel his pain,
bro. I mean, you look at him. He looks awful. I'm all due respect. He looks awful. And it's shout out Takeoff, man. I mean, shout out Quavo, R.I.P. Takeoff, man. I just
Riding out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than Mars. See you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than Mars. I see you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. I don't know if I'm the same without you. I'll make the same. It ain't no gang without you. It ain't no gang. Nah. Birthdays ain't the same without you. No. Christmas ain't the same without you. No. I'ma represent your name when it's about you. I wouldn't have got it out the mud without you. It's hard to see mama love without you. Mama. It's hard to.
Remember, that's what he would say. That was his line. Remember the mama. That was his shit, man. And that I appreciate him throwing that in there. But bro, that's just man. I like I said, y'all. I talk a lot. And there's very rare chances where I'm kind of speechless. I really don't have really much to say. But
without you, mama. It's hard to see mama love without you. Mama love, yeah. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than Mars. See you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than Mars. I see you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. Yeah, be with my dog. Be with my dog. Yeah, I wish I had a time machine. You can take a ride with me, but I know it don't work that way. And I'll see you again someday.
and I'll tell you guys this. I'm gonna let the video play out, but there's one thing I do want to say at the end. Obviously, I'm gonna let my dad talk. Whatever he wants to say, he can say. But I do want to say one thing before the video ends. But it's a life lesson that I've learned from this situation. To be honest.
I'm sorry.
in my opinion, from my perspective, I think he feels responsible a little bit. In my opinion, and I like I said, I don't know that to be true, and I don't think it's his fault at all.
Right.
You know, in my opinion, you know, the one life lesson that I took out of this is, you know, me and my sister were in a situation that could have went left, right? And for me, you guys don't know me like that, right? And, you know, sometimes, you know, I could take it there sometimes, you guys. And a lot of times, you know, it could have put me and my sister in a situation that was unnecessary, right? And ultimately it was over nothing, right? And for me, I've really learned in my life, you know, or, you know, my short lifespan is that not everything needs to be a big deal, and not, you know, and certain things don't need to be pressed, especially when it could be in a situation where it could put your loved one in a not great situation, right? And in the grand spectrum of things, money doesn't mean anything. You getting a speeding ticket doesn't mean anything. You getting in trouble, or like, your family, your loved ones is what matters the most. And I think like sometimes like we forget about those things, right? And ultimately, I'm not speaking about Offset. I'm speaking about or Quavo or any of these guys. I'm speaking about me, Camden Harris. So I think a lot of times, like in that situation, you know, I apologize to my sister because ultimately I was like, bro, like that could have been bad for her. It could have been bad for me. And ultimately, it's just not necessary, right? And, you know, cooler heads prevail a lot of times, right? And I don't know, man. I really feel bad for Broski. I really do. And I know this video is longer than most, and we really didn't say much. I'm sorry, you know. This is really just, you know, for all of us, Takeoff fans and Migos fans to get together and, you know, just share a moment. That's just my opinion, right? Yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts, Daddy-O?
I agree with what you said. There's no need to be beefing over nothing.
Yeah.
Especially when it really don't amount to nothing.
Yeah, you know.
That's just wasted time that you could have been spending together enjoying life.
Right. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, even Cardi B talked about how like she's tried anything to try to get Offset to be happy. Like she said, I've tried everything, and he still is sad all the time. That's what she said. She's openly said that. And can you blame him?
No, that's somebody he
came
up with.
There's old school
family.
Facts. Have you seen, there's like older school videos, you guys. If I don't get lazy, I'll insert some of the older school videos. Oh, man, I mean, they may get taken down because they're technically on their channel, but there's old videos of them, like, in the struggle days, you know, and it's some of their earliest videos on their YouTube channel. It's really dope to go back, you know, where they're all just chilling together and stuff like that. And I don't know, you know, during those times, do you think they would have been, fighting over some bullshit, you know, like that? I don't think so, you know. And I don't know. For me, I can tell you right now, this is a vow. I'd never let money or any of that bullshit get between me and my sister, ever. And that goes without saying, bro. Like, we could always figure it out in my head, you know. It's just fucking money. It's just stuff, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, I prefer to have Kayla in my life over any type of money, you know. So that's just my life perspective, you guys. If you don't know who my sister is, she's been on my channel before. So, yeah. I love you guys. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. We're going to get up out of here. Peace, you guys. RIP Takeoff, man.